Hey everyone, this is Ford from Y3K Gaming. The Walking Dead, a 2012 episodic interactive story game brought to you by Telltale Games and based on the comic book series by Robert Kirkman. Chances are good that if you're watching this, you've already heard something about this award-winning point, click, and choose-your-own-adventure game, and it's probably praise. Rather than review the entire series in a single video, I'll be tackling each of the game's 5 episodes separately as I play them. If I don't seem to cover some aspect of the game here, I'll almost certainly get to it in the other videos. To start, a disclaimer. Prior to playing, I had willfully avoided any exposure to the Walking Dead comic series, TV series, or any word of mouth that would spoil the game for me. And in deference to those who haven't played it yet, I'll make sure I don't spoil it for you either. I definitely think that this game is best played raw. Episode 1, A New Day. The bait is set as the game introduces your protagonist, Lee Everett, in his own media res, just before the start of the story's main conflict. Practically no time is lost in delivering the first shock and awe. Like a boxer that fakes left and follows with the right cross to the chin, well, I expected the hit, I just didn't expect it so fast. Throughout A New Day, the candy trail of Lee's past lies parallel to the advancing story in tantalizing fashion. If you are hungry for fresh drama, with a side of apocalypse, but tired of the aftertaste of spoon-fed exposition, then you're in the right place. I don't know how much credit should be given to Telltale or Kirkman for the engaging writing and dialogue, but suffice to say there is a lot of credit due. Lee encounters a crew of contrasting characters throughout the first 8 chapters of the story, and many of them will waste no time poking and prying into his life. How Lee responds to their questions is up to you, and you may not be given much time to make your decision.
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
To my delight, I found the game trying to put me in situations where I didn't know the answers to the questions posed to Lee, but he did. And in viewing his catalog of replies, I was given more insight into his life and personality than I would have received in a non-interactive medium. It takes a certain mindset to allow yourself to fall behind the lens of a protagonist, and to feel that when a character addresses that protagonist, they are really addressing you. And when your own reactions as a player honestly begin to mimic those of your PC, and vice versa, then you know that the game has succeeded in putting you in that mindset.
Get the f off my girl! Go, go, go!
The voice acting in A New Day is incredibly tight, with just enough quirkiness to match the visual style without breaking the veil of ownership between the person you see and the words you hear.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.
For me, it was the seamlessness of the voices and the characters that did more to engross me in the writing than anything else. For our first episode, this game was quite the ride, at times tense, touching, mysterious, and warm. If I had to give it a rating, I would go with 7 out of 10. But if you'd like something a little more concrete, I can tell you this. It took a lot of self-restraint not to play the second episode immediately after finishing the first.